Have you ever felt like you've just stepped into a different version of your life? Like the world around you shifted, and for a moment everything felt unfamiliar yet strangely familiar at the same time. It's as if you blinked and suddenly you're somewhere else. What if I told you that this strange sensation is not just a coincidence, but something that happens to people all over the world? You're about to learn something that could completely change how you see reality itself. In this video, we're diving deep into the phenomenon of reality shifting, a concept that has gained popularity in recent years and has many questioning the true nature of our existence. Whether you've experienced it firsthand or simply heard whispers of it, reality shifting is a practice where people claim to move their consciousness from their current reality to a desired one. Whether it's a fantasy world, a past experience, or an ideal version of their life. But what does it really mean to shift realities? Is it a trick of the mind, or is there something more profound at play here? Today we're uncovering the science, the methods, and the stories behind reality shifting. We'll explore how people use techniques like scripting, meditation, and visualization to step into alternate universes. But more than that, we'll uncover some surprising facts that might make you rethink everything you know about the mind and the universe. You might be wondering, why should I watch until the end? Well, what if I told you there's more to reality shifting than just following a set of steps? What if the world we see isn't as solid and real as we've been led to believe? Stick around and I'll share with you some of the lesser-known experiences and the risks that people face when diving deep into this practice. You might just discover something about yourself that you never knew was possible. So if you've ever wondered whether you could actually shift your reality, or if you've been intrigued by the stories of those who claim to do so, this video is for you. Whether you're a skeptic or someone who's experienced the shift firsthand, you'll find answers here. Answers that might just open your mind to a whole new perspective. Welcome to our channel, Infinity Within You. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video that could help you unlock the true potential of your mind. Let's explore the unknown together. Reality shifting is the practice of moving one's consciousness from their current reality, X reality, to a desired reality, H. This concept is based on the idea that our consciousness, or the very essence of who we are, can transcend the boundaries of our physical world. The desired reality, or DR, can be anything. A fantasy world, a past life, or even an idealized version of the present. It's like stepping into a completely new dimension where everything feels real, vivid, and tangible, almost like lucid dreaming or deep meditation. Shifting is often described as an experience where people can control and manipulate the environment, characters, and events in their DR, allowing them to fully immerse themselves in this alternate universe. In these shifted states, the sense of time, space, and even the rules of reality can change. Some people report feeling like they are in another world entirely, while others describe it as a state where their senses are heightened, much like being in a dream that feels incredibly real. The practice is usually facilitated through various techniques, including scripting, where individuals write out their ideal reality in vivid detail, meditation, visualization, or even audio techniques like binaural beats. The goal is to slip into a state of consciousness where the boundaries between the current reality and the desired reality blur, allowing the mind to shift to a place where everything aligns with the user's intention. This practice has been around for some time, but surged in popularity around 2020, especially among younger generations. The rise of social media platforms like TikTok and Reddit played a significant role in spreading the concept. Shifting was shared widely within online communities, and people began to experiment with it as a way to explore alternate universes or escape into idealized versions of their own lives. Many saw it as a means to break free from the confines of their everyday existence, offering an opportunity to experience life in a way they had never thought possible. For many, the appeal lies in the possibility of living out their dreams, becoming someone else, or simply exploring worlds that exist only in fiction. The connection between shifting and escapism became clear, with users seeking solace or adventure beyond the struggles or limitations of their current lives. Whether it's living in a fantasy world like Hogwarts or becoming a character in their favorite book or movie, the concept of shifting offers a way to experience life differently, away from everyday worries or expectations. As the concept spread, it didn't just remain a passing trend. It became a movement, with hundreds of thousands of people diving deep into the practice and exchanging their experiences online. This made reality shifting more accessible to the masses, creating a subculture where shifting isn't just a topic of conversation, it's a community effort to understand and refine the practice. While some are skeptical, there are countless personal accounts from individuals who swear by the experience, claiming to have shifted successfully into worlds they had only dreamed of. This has led to even more interest and curiosity, with people eager to try it for themselves. Despite the mixed views on whether shifting is real or just a psychological phenomenon, there's no doubt that it has become a significant part of the online landscape, especially for the younger generation. Reality shifting relies on several techniques that help individuals move their consciousness from their current reality, CR, to a desired reality, DR. One of the most popular methods is scripting, where individuals write detailed descriptions of the reality they wish to experience. The idea is to craft a story or a narrative that is as vivid and specific as possible, outlining every detail of the desired reality, including characters, locations, events, and even how they feel in that reality. By focusing on these detailed descriptions, people believe they can condition their minds to enter this world when they attempt to shift. Meditation is another key technique used to shift. Practitioners often use deep meditation as a way to quiet the mind, focusing their energy and attention solely on the desired reality. The goal of meditation in this context is to reach a state of deep relaxation, where the subconscious becomes more open to suggestion, and the connection between the mind and the body becomes less rigid. In this deeply relaxed state, it's believed that the boundaries between the physical world and the desired reality start to dissolve, allowing the shift to occur more easily. Visualization is often paired with meditation and scripting, as it allows individuals to create a mental image of their desired reality. Through focused visual exercises, people imagine themselves in the world they want to shift to, seeing everything as clearly as possible. This might include visualizing the physical surroundings, feeling the emotions they would experience, and even imagining conversations with people in that reality. The clearer and more vivid the visualization, the more likely it is that the mind will accept it as a real experience, according to practitioners. Self-hypnosis is another method used by some to facilitate the shift. Like meditation, self-hypnosis involves guiding oneself into a deeply relaxed state where the conscious mind is quieted and the subconscious mind is more receptive. In this state, individuals may use affirmations or mantras to reinforce the intention of shifting. The practice of self-hypnosis helps bypass the rational conscious mind, allowing the person to access deeper layers of their psyche where the shift can take place. The psychological aspects of reality shifting are significant, as these techniques often mirror states similar to hypnosis or lucid dreaming. At the core of these methods is deep relaxation and focused attention. When individuals enter a state of relaxation, the brain waves slow down, similar to what happens during hypnosis. This shift in brain activity makes it easier for the subconscious mind to absorb new information and experiences. In the context of reality shifting, the subconscious is encouraged to believe in the possibility of another reality, ultimately facilitating the shift. Autosuggestion also plays a key role in the process. It's the practice of repeating affirmations or positive statements that influence the subconscious mind. By continuously affirming that the shift is possible, practitioners believe they can trick their minds into accepting this new reality as real. This process is similar to self-hypnosis, where a person uses verbal cues to guide their mind into a desired state. In reality shifting, autosuggestion may involve phrases like, "I am in my desired reality," or "I have shifted successfully," which are meant to reinforce the idea that the shift is not only possible, but already happening. These techniques, when used together, create a powerful mental environment that increases the likelihood of shifting. As the person practices these methods, they become more attuned to their own mind, learning to quiet external distractions and focus intensely on their desired reality. The more time spent in these altered states, the more natural the shifting process can become, with the subconscious eventually accepting the shift as a genuine experience. This process mirrors the way that lucid dreaming works, where the dreamer becomes aware of their surroundings and can control the dream environment, but in this case, it's applied to shifting into a new reality altogether. The experience of shifting is often described in vivid sensory terms, with practitioners reporting highly detailed, almost dreamlike experiences in their desired realities. Many people claim that once they shift, their senses come alive in ways that feel remarkably real. Individuals describe seeing vivid landscapes, such as bright, colorful skies or intricate, detailed environments that feel more tangible than the world they left behind. They may witness moments of intense beauty or even interact with characters who seem to possess their own personalities and depth. The visual aspects are often described as crisp and clear, almost like they are physically present in the new reality. In addition to sights, sounds are another key component of the shifting experience. People often report hearing the natural sounds of their desired reality, whether it's the rustle of leaves in a forest, the hum of a city street, or the voices of people they encounter. The sounds feel so real that they can evoke emotions or even trigger memories, adding to the authenticity of the experience. Some have described the feeling of being in a place where every sound, from the soft wind to the distant chatter, adds to the immersive atmosphere of the reality they've shifted to. Emotions also play a significant role in the shifting experience. Individuals often feel an overwhelming sense of peace, happiness, or freedom, especially when they enter an idealized version of their own lives. For example, someone shifting to a reality where they are surrounded by loved ones may feel an intense sense of warmth and connection, while others might experience elation when they find themselves in an entirely fantastical world, such as a magical setting or a dream world they've always desired to visit. The emotional impact of shifting is often described as transformative, providing a sense of relief from stress or everyday worries. Personal accounts of shifting vary widely, with some people claiming to have shifted effortlessly into their desired realities, while others describe the process as more challenging. Many practitioners share their experiences online, recounting moments when they successfully entered alternate realities. One popular story involves a person who shifted into the world of their favorite book series, where they met characters they'd admired for years and even participated in major events from the story. Others have described shifting into past lives, reconnecting with long-lost experiences or feelings that felt incredibly real and personal. While these accounts are compelling, the subjective nature of these experiences makes it difficult to draw any definitive conclusions. What one person may perceive as an authentic shift, another might view as a lucid dream or an intense form of visualization. There's a wide range of personal experiences, and not everyone who attempts to shift succeeds, leading some to believe that success may be tied to individual mindset, belief systems, or the depth of practice. As more people share their stories, the idea of reality shifting has gained even more traction, but it also raises questions about the potential benefits and risks associated with the practice. Many claim that shifting provides a range of benefits, particularly when it comes to mental well-being and creativity. Shifting is often seen as a form of stress relief, offering an escape from the pressures of daily life. It can provide a sense of calm, especially when individuals find themselves in idealized or peaceful scenarios that contrast with their current reality. For some, this escape acts as a form of therapy, allowing them to temporarily detach from anxieties or negative emotions. Additionally, many practitioners report enhanced creativity after shifting. They claim that stepping into different realities stimulates their imagination, offering new perspectives and ideas that they can apply to their waking lives. Whether it's exploring a fantastical universe or experimenting with different scenarios, shifting provides an opportunity for creative exploration that can be deeply inspiring. Some also view the practice as a form of personal growth, as it allows them to experience alternative versions of themselves and their lives, helping them to better understand who they are and what they desire. However, while the perceived benefits of reality shifting can be significant, there are risks that come with the practice, especially for younger individuals. Experts have raised concerns about the potential for individuals, particularly adolescents, to lose touch with their current reality. The desire to escape into idealized or fantasy worlds can become overwhelming, leading some to neglect their real-life responsibilities or social connection. There's a risk that shifting could be used as a form of avoidance, where individuals start prioritizing their desired realities over real-world interactions and tasks. In extreme cases, the immersion into shifting can become an unhealthy obsession, causing people to detach from their surroundings and focus solely on their desired world. Experts caution that reality shifting, like any other practice that alters one's state of consciousness, should be approached with caution. A balanced approach is essential to avoid losing touch with the present moment and to ensure that shifting doesn't interfere with mental health or well-being. Ultimately, while shifting offers a fascinating glimpse into alternate realities and provides an escape for many, it is crucial for practitioners to maintain a sense of balance. It's important to remember that the practice of shifting is not a substitute for addressing real-life challenges, and it should be pursued in moderation with mindfulness of the potential risks. From a scientific perspective, reality shifting remains a largely unexplored and speculative phenomenon. Despite the growing number of personal accounts and anecdotal reports from practitioners who claim to have successfully shifted into alternate realities, there is limited empirical evidence to support the existence of reality shifting as a genuine phenomenon. While many individuals report vivid and lifelike experiences when they shift, there is no substantial scientific research to validate that these experiences represent an actual shift in reality rather than altered states of consciousness, such as lucid dreaming or intense daydreaming. The lack of scientific evidence means that reality shifting remains more of a subjective experience than an established scientific fact. In fact, many of the experiences reported by those who practice reality shifting bear striking similarities to other well-known psychological phenomena. One of the closest comparisons is lucid dreaming, a state where the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming and may even control the events within the dream. Like reality shifting, lucid dreaming is characterized by vivid sensory experiences, heightened emotions, and a sense of immersion in an alternate world. However, lucid dreaming is generally understood as a product of the brain's natural sleep cycles, where the mind creates a dream world that feels real, but is not necessarily grounded in physical reality. Another concept that is often compared to reality shifting is maladaptive daydreaming, a condition characterized by extensive and highly detailed fantasy activity that can interfere with a person's ability to focus on real-world tasks. People with maladaptive daydreaming may spend hours each day immersed in elaborate self-created worlds, which can become so absorbing that they lose track of time or neglect their responsibilities. The key difference, however, is that while maladaptive daydreaming is generally considered a form of psychological distress, interfering with daily functioning and often requiring therapeutic intervention, reality shifting is typically seen by practitioners as a voluntary and positive experience, providing an escape or means of personal exploration. Despite the differences in how they are viewed, both reality shifting and maladaptive daydreaming involve intense fantasy experiences that can feel incredibly real and vivid. Both practices also seem to allow for a sense of control over the experiences, as individuals engage in visualization, scripting, and other mental techniques to shape their desired realities. In this way, reality shifting could be seen as a form of self-directed, intense daydreaming, where the person's focus and mental energy are directed toward creating and experiencing an idealized or fantastical world. However, without scientific studies to differentiate these experiences and fully understand their causes, it remains unclear whether reality shifting is a distinct phenomenon or simply an extension of psychological mechanisms like lucid dreaming or maladaptive daydreaming. Until empirical evidence can be gathered, the practice of reality shifting remains an intriguing yet largely unproven concept within the scientific community. In conclusion, reality shifting is an intriguing phenomenon that has captured the imagination of many, especially among younger generations. While it offers the allure of exploring alternate realities and escaping into idealized scenarios, it is also met with skepticism due to the lack of scientific evidence supporting its existence as more than intense daydreaming or lucid dreaming. The techniques used to facilitate shifting, such as scripting, meditation, and visualization, can lead to vivid sensory experiences. But whether these experiences represent a true shift in reality or are simply the result of psychological processes remains an open question. It's important to approach the concept of reality shifting with an open mind, but also with a balanced perspective. If you've ever had moments where you felt disconnected from your current reality or experienced deep immersion in your imagination, you may have encountered similar phenomena. Whether you view these experiences as shifts to another reality or as powerful forms of mental exploration, it's up to you to decide. We encourage you to reflect on your own experiences and perceptions, and to approach these topics with curiosity and critical thinking. It's always valuable to question and explore, but equally important to maintain a grounded understanding of the world around us. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about fascinating topics like this, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Infinity Within You. Stay tuned for more insights and inspiration.